Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about abnormal loss problems. With regard to that, we are going to discuss the question number 9, which talks about the abnormal loss and how to do the calculation of that. So if you just look at the question number 9, so if you just look at here, question number 9, a product process passes through two distinct processes, process A and B, then to finished stock. The output of process A passes direct to B and that of B passes to finished product. From the following information, you are required to prepare accounts. So they are asking us to prepare accounts and we have two processes, that is process A and B, and then it will become the final product. So if you look at here, material consumed, process A 12,000 and process B 6,000. Direct labor 14,000 for process A and process B 8,000. Manufacturing expenses 4,000 each. Input process A in the units 10,000. Input to process A value 10,000. Output in units process A 9,400 and process B 8,300. Normal loss percentage of input. So whatever input is coming in that 5% will be normal loss and in process B it will be 10%. And value of normal loss per 100 units it is 8 rupees and 10 rupees. Whatever the normal loss is coming in the units, if it is 100 units, per 100 units it is 8 rupees. For example, it is 200 units, then it will be 200 into 8. So it goes on changing. So like this, they are given us and they are asking us to find out process A and process B, process accounts. No opening or closing stock is held. There is no opening stock and closing stock is there. So now let us prepare process and A and process B account. And even they have given outputs, means in for process A output is 9,400 and process B it is 8,300. So when they have given output, we will try to find out do we have any abnormal loss or not there. So now let us prepare the accounts of process A and process B. So if you look at here, we have process A and process B. So in process A, they have given material consumed. So on debit side, we write to material consumed. On the debit side, we write to material consumed. Because as it is an expenditure, we write on the debit side. And the if you look at here, they have given in the units, it's not in tons. So we write here heading particulars, units, amount in rupees. Particulars, units, and amount in rupees. So this is our heading. And for process A, materials consumed, it is given 12,000 rupees. And also they given us input process units. So I will write here, input means nothing but the raw material. So I will write here 2 raw material. For the process A, it is in the units also 10,000 and as well as in the amount also 10,000 rupees. Now, look at the wages. Here they have given direct labor. So to direct labor, we write and direct labor for process A, it is 4,000. They have even given for the process B also. So simultaneously, we will write even for the process B also. So for process B, the material consumed, they have given to material consumed, it is 6,000. And direct labor, they given us for the process B. direct labor. It is 8,000 for process B. And also they are given manufacturing expenses. So we will write simultaneously to manufacturing expenses. For process A, it is 4,000. And they have even given manufacturing expenses for process B also. So in process B account, we write that is also for process B also, it is 4,000. Apart from this, they are telling that normal loss, that is 5% of input. So we'll write it as it is a loss, we'll write on the credit side by normal loss. In the weight, there it is 5%. So number of units are 10,000. So 10,000 into 5%. 10,000 into 5%. So it will be 500. Yes, number of units will be 500 because 10,000 units and the amount will be 10,000 into 5%, it will be 500. Now, and the value is, they said is value of normal loss per 100 units, it is 8 rupees. So 500 into 8 comes to, in the value it will be 500 into 8, it will be 4,000. It will be 4,000 in the value. So here I'll write at the rate 8, because in the question it is mentioned whatever the normal loss we are getting, that will be sold at the rate of 8. So 500 into 8, it will be 4,000. Now we do not know whether we have abnormal loss or normal loss. Let us find out whether we have or not. So actually number of units are introduced were 10,000 and normal loss is 500. Just now we have found out it's 500. So 10,000 minus 500, it should be 9,500 should be our output. What should be our normal output? 9,500. But if you look at the question, actual output is 9,400. Actual output of process A given in the question is 9,400. So if you look at here in the question, normally how many units we have to produce? We have to produce 9,500. But in actually produced actual output is 9,400. It means we have produced less than what actually it should be produced. So the difference is called as abnormal loss. The difference is called as abnormal loss, and abnormal loss number of units is 100. Now let us find out the value of abnormal loss. So abnormal loss formula is normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal loss. If you look at our statement over here above, amount introduced is 10,000 plus 12,000, 22,000 plus 8,000, 30,000. So 30,000 minus, if you look at on the credit side, amount is 4,000, that is normal loss, divided by number of units. If you look at on the debit side, we have 10,000 units minus normal loss units is 500 and abnormal loss units we got just now, that is 100 units. If we simplify it here, 30,000 minus 4,000, it comes to 26,000 divided by 10,000 minus 500, it will be 9,500 into abnormal loss units are 100. 26,000 divided by 9,500, it comes to 26,000 divided by 9,000, it comes to, if you look at here, total on the debit side is 10,000 plus 12,000, 22,000, 32,000, and it will be 40,000. Yes. So normal cost on the debit side is 40,000 minus 4,000, it will be 36,000. So 36,000 divided by 9,500 into 100. So first we will calculate 36,000 divided by 9,500 comes to how much? 3.78. So 3.78 into 100. 3.78 into 100. Or 3.789 means it will come to 3.79, or sometimes it comes to 4 also it is. Either we can take 4 also. 3.78 into 100. It comes to 378. Yes, any doubts? Yes. So here abnormal loss in the units, it is 100 units, and the amount it is 421, and the balance we will transfer to process B. So here in the units column 10,000 units, amount column 40,000 units. So again here total will be again 40,000 and here 10,000, and the balance will be here 9,400, and the amount will be 40,000 minus 461, 39,000. How much it is? 39,539. Okay. 39,539. And we are transferring to process 2, process B. And per unit rate will be 39,539 divided by 9,400 comes to 39,539 divided by 9,400, and per unit value will be 4.21 per unit. 4.21 per unit. This is how we are transferring to process B. So now we will move to the process B and try to find out whether we got abnormal loss or there is no abnormal loss or abnormal gain. Let us find out now. So to process B, I am transferring 9,400 units and 39,539. So now I will come to process B. In process B, so in process B, here we are writing to process A, to process A. From A, we have transferred 9,400 tons. So no, it's not tons, it's units. Same on both the sides, it's units. And amount is 39,539. Yes, 39,539 we have transferred. And now let us find out normal loss given in the question. So by normal loss, and as it is mentioned 10% for the process B. So in 10% means we have number of units here are 9,400 into 10%. So it will be 940 is a normal units. Now we have to find out the value of normal loss. Yes. So let us find out that, because here they said that for every 100 units it is 10 rupees. So calculation of Calculation of normal loss in value, because we know in the units, but we have to find out in the value. So they have given that for every 100 units, for every 100 units, the rate is 10 rupees. So now how many, what is the normal loss we got? 940 units. So for 940 units, question mark. So we will have to cross multiply it. So it will be 940 into 10 divided by 100. Divided by 100. It comes to how much? 940 divided by 100, 94. Yes, it will be 94. So now normal loss value is here 94. Now let us find out whether we got abnormal loss or abnormal gain. Why? Because the number of units produced in the process B is 830. So let us find out that. We don't know whether it's gain or loss. So units introduced here are 9,400 in the process B. Number of units introduced are 9,400. And the normal loss we got is 940. So 9,400 minus 940. 9,400 minus 940. Find out the difference. We get a difference of yes, 8,460. So here our normal output will be 8,460. But if you look at the question, actual output is 8,300. So actually how much we have to produce? We have to produce 8,460. But in real sense, we produced only 8,300. Means we produce less than what we have to produce. So the less it is nothing but the abnormal loss. 160 units are the abnormal loss. Why? Because actually we have to produce 8,460. Instead of 8,460, we produce only 8,300. So the difference of that is abnormal loss. And abnormal loss is nothing but 160 units. So we got abnormal loss. So value of abnormal loss formula is equal to normal cost of normal output by normal cost of normal output by normal output. Here normal output means in units. Better I write here as units into units of abnormal loss. Units of abnormal loss. So here let us write the amounts. Normal cost of normal output, if you look at on the debit side, we have 39,539 plus 6,000 plus 8,000 and plus 4,000. Just let us total up that. 10, 18, 18 plus 39, 57,539. Yes, 57,539. So here I'll write 57,539 minus credit side we have amount normal loss is 94 divided by normal output in units. Normal output actually introduced were 9,400 minus normal loss in units were 940. And we got an abnormal loss of 160 units. So let us find out 57,539 minus 94. 57,539 minus 94. It comes to yes, 57,445. So 57,445 divided by 9,400 minus 940. It is 8,460 into 160. into 160. So 57,445 divided by 8,460 comes to 57,445 divided by 8,460. So we are getting an amount of 1,086. Yes. So 57,445 divided by 8,460. So 57,445 divided by 8,460, it is coming to 6.790 into 160. It is coming to 1,086. 1,086. So the abnormal loss is 1,086. So I'll come over here and I write by abnormal loss. In the units, it is 160 units. And in the amount, it is 1,086. 1,086. Now this we have to transfer to finished product. So by finished product, whatever the balance we have, we are transferring it to finished product. So here 8,400 is the total units. And on the credit side also 9,400. And finished product, it will be 8,300. And the amount will be total here it is 57,539. Here also 57,539. Deduct it, 57,539 minus 1,086 and 94.
57,539 minus 1.
So here what is the difference you'll get? No, this one. Okay, it is 8,220, 56,359. 56,359. This is how we do the abnormal loss problems.